Hey, how's it going? I hope you guys are doing good. Today's topic is how to interrupt and control anger. So, if you happen to be aware of your anger as it unfolds, you'll be given a golden opportunity. And what do I mean by that? Well, if you are aware of harmful emotions, then you can subdue them. If you don't, things could end up really bad. Anger ruins everything. Even if you're right, one moment of losing control is enough to cause serious harm. Due to repeated anger episodes, or even after one big messy argument, marriages end, friendships die out, and jobs are lost. So let me say it again. If by some sort of miracle you happen to be aware of your anger rising, seize this opportunity to redirect things. I say miracle because it's really hard to be mindful of ourselves when we're pissed off. I began to become aware of my anger after years of talking to people who would help me become aware of myself. I searched for honest, wise friends, good psychologists, and even family members that knew me well enough to tell it like it is. The right people could be the best mirrors, But choose wisely. The wrong people could end up nurturing your anger even more. And that's just absurd. It happens quite often. I meditated every single day for 2 years. And yes, I know, I keep saying you should meditate. But if I do so, it's because it works. It's the only way to change things. But you have to work hard to get results. You need to meditate every day in order to condition your mind. The goal is to evolve from being unaware of yourself to being mindful of your reactions 24/7. Make no mistake, when it comes to changing your life for the better, 24/7 mindfulness is very powerful. So let's say you've trained your mind enough to notice when anger begins to appear. How do you redirect into a wholesome state? You need to pay attention to the signs, the red alarms. The first sign is extreme physical discomfort. Breathing changes, the muscles in your jaw get tight, your abdomen gets tense, and your temperature begins to rise. You know what I'm talking about. So these sensations right here are your cue. They should be enough to make you realize something's up. That's the first sign. Anger doesn't feel nice. It feels unpleasant. If you still don't realize you're losing control, the second sign is when you raise your voice. When that happens, notice when the face of others changes, and they either raise their voice too or they'll ask you to keep it down. This is your second cue. What happens next is up to you. And if you ignore the signs, you will be gone. Anger will take over, not you, and you will stop until it's too late. Or, if you don't ignore the signs, the next step is one of the hardest things you'll ever do. You have to betray yourself. Got it? You have to betray yourself. Why? Well, when we're angry, all we want to do is unleash hell on the other person. Hence my choice of words. We have to betray that big yearning to turn into beasts, to our ego. Getting into a useless fight is the most natural thing ever. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you do need to set solid boundaries. And unfortunately, some people don't react to diplomacy. But let's be honest, that is super rare. Usually, we fuck things up because of our addiction to aggression. A good way to reduce our desire to be aggressive is through breathing deeply. As you begin to feel anger diffusing, notice how weird it feels to act differently. When we're pissed, doing the wholesome thing is the weirdest feeling in the world. So if it feels unnatural, continue. You're going the right way. This doesn't mean you don't get to say your arguments. All you're doing is not giving in to the temptation to turn into a monster. Continue being honest. Say what you want to say, but be assertive. There's a difference between being aggressive and assertive. The latter lacks the fit of anger. By betraying our addiction to it, you'll become assertive. So, good luck, and let me know if you succeed. Bye.